Hello guys and welcome to loot from 1,000 Vardorvis kills. I have no-lifed this since release. It's been a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of money out of Death's coffer. So if you like the video, please be sure to leave a like and let's get into it. I wore very standard melee gear, a very simple inventory of hard food, a little bit of combo eats, prayer potions, thralls, and a spec weapon. You don't need anything special to kill this boss. If you have a fang and you can use it on slash, I do recommend that though. Most of the standard loot from Vardorvis is really just there to cover your supplies. You can get a handful of things worth a decent chunk of change, such as runite ore, dragon dart tips, blood runes, soul runes, onyx bolts, raw sharks, etc. And those drops will really help buff up the GP per hour. However, the main thing that you're going to be hunting is the rare drops. And looking at the rare drop list here, you might be thinking like, okay, Virtus Robe top, Virtus Robe bottom, those are worth a decent chunk of change, but there's nothing on here that is worth a bunch of money, right? Well, that's what brings us to the ultor ring and the executioner's axe head. This is where the majority of the money you make at this boss are going to come from, and these drops are rare. As of recording this video, the drop rates are not confirmed yet, but I can tell you with a solid guess that the ring and the axe head are probably about 1 in 1,000, which coincidentally, title of the video, I've got 1,000 kills worth of loot for you guys today. Alright, that should be just about everything out of the bank. Now, I didn't include the really cheap drops like pure essence and bronze javelins. I didn't even bother picking those up. I'm also not including the supply drops because I just use them to get more kills anyway. So let's head over to the collection log, 1,000, and right away you can see I did get some juicy loot. We got the pet, we've got the ring, we only got 1 ingot, which kind of sucks, and we didn't get anything else from the table, but you know what, I cannot complain. I got the 2 items that most people probably care about the most, which is the ring and the pet, so very blessed, very lucky. So we'll go over how much is the normal loot worth, how much is that ring worth, and if I would have got the axe instead, how much would that have been worth? So the standard loot, we are looking at just about 86 mil. I got very lucky on Awakener's orbs. Again, we don't know the exact drop rate of them, but I just have to assume I got lucky. A lot of this loot's pretty great for Iron Men. For main accounts, it's just an extra little buff of money. I'd say I was getting about 30 kills an hour. That might be a bit generous considering the boss is new, I was making mistakes, I don't have the best gear, my trips weren't extremely long, but we can probably safely say you can get about 30 an hour. And here is the Butch pet. Now he's pretty cool, he's got some fun dialogue options. I would say the main appeal to this pet, aside from just looking cool and being kind of edgy, is that he has emotes. So if we right click him and select emote, we can actually get him to do all these cool little attack animations, little jump and flip. He can dash as well. Let's see if we can get him to do that. And surely, there it is. Look at that. Pretty awesome. So one thing worth mentioning is that if you get a perfect kill at Vardorvis, meaning you don't take any damage that you could have avoided, you actually get 50% bonus loot. I was pretty decent at getting probably a majority of perfect kills, but I definitely was not 100% consistent with it, so your loot could look way different than mine. Additionally, when we're talking about the ring or the axe, at the time of this video, the ring is worth about 220 million, putting the total loot that I made at 300 million in 1,000 kills, which I'm pretty excited about. That's a big jump to the bank value. Now, let's say I would have got the axe piece instead. So the Soul Reaper axe is actually currently worth over max cash. And it's dropped in 4 pieces by the 4 different Desert Treasure 2 bosses, meaning if I would have got the axe head here, in a way you could think about that as being worth 500 mil. I would just have to go get the other 3 pieces to assemble the axe and get my max cash item. Pretty crazy. A lot of you guys watching this in the future, hello, I'm sure the axe is not worth anywhere near max cash. It's probably worth like, I don't know, anywhere from 300 to 600 mil, maybe even less in the future. Who knows, right? But again, at the time of this video, that would have been 500 mil or another 500,000 gold per kill of Vardorvis, considering I killed 1,000 of them. So that's it for the loot video. Again, we made 300 mil in 1,000 kills. It heavily depends on, are you farming the entire axe? Did you get the ring drop or not? And did you get any Verdus along the way? So while we don't know the exact GP per hour or the exact drop rates just yet, I will have a link in the description to the wiki page for Vardorvis, so in the future when that information is updated and out there, you can find it at that link. I would have to guess that it's about 9 to 10 mil per hour. If you include the axe, it's substantially higher, but the price of the axe is hyperinflated right now, so it's a little hard to say. But hey, 9 or 10 mil an hour for a very fun boss from a very fun new piece of content, great, love it. Had an amazing time. Let me know in the comments what boss you want to see me do 1,000 of next. I'm thinking Duke, but maybe I'll go to the Leviathan, maybe I'll go to the Whisperer. I'm a small YouTube channel, so if you leave your comment, drop a like, and let me know, there's a high chance that I'll pick your comment and do that boss next.